Hello everyone, welcomes to my Golden Bachelor Nation Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jamie Otis claims she became suicidal due to postpartum depression. Jamie Otis, a Married at First Sight alum, revealed that she had suicidal thoughts and doubted her husband due to postpartum depression following the birth of her baby. She felt so strongly after giving birth that she thought Doug Henner had cheated on her. What did she tell her followers? Continue reading to learn more. Alumni of MAFS and Bachelor Jamie Otis was open about her experience with postpartum depression following the birth of her son Hendrix. Jamie is now expecting identical twin boys and is aware that she may experience postpartum depression once more. She talked candidly about her experiences with Us Weekly. Jamie stated, "I had an extremely difficult time with my son after giving birth. As a labor and delivery nurse, I had severe postpartum depression. I was aware of the signs and understood that something was wrong with my thoughts, but I was unable to find out how to treat myself. My life was great, but I was suicidal and it didn't make sense. I knew in my heart that wasn't rational, but I couldn't stop the feelings," she continued. "Based on my personal experience, I believe that the most important thing a pregnant woman can do to prevent postpartum depression is to ask for support." Jamie claims that she was really anxious and overwhelmed. She now realizes that it's acceptable to ask for assistance and let someone else look after the child so a new mother may get some much-needed rest. Jamie's feelings caused her to think illogically. She managed to persuade herself that Doug was having an affair. Jamie Otis acknowledges that Doug has always put things off, so when he disappeared for an extended period of time, she became suspicious. When she saw a mask in his car, her suspicions increased even more. As it happens, the nanny's was it. Doug vehemently disputed it the entire time. "You can take those signs and really develop a story in your own mind," Jamie remarked. Fortunately, though, we also had a therapist who could act as an outsider and said, "Okay, Jamie." Jamie realized how unreasonable some of her anxieties had been after she started to emerge from her depression. Doug tells his wife how much she has accomplished in life and compliments her. The couple keeps updating their fan base on their narrative. They believe that their followers have supported them from the beginning, and they currently have no plans to cut them off. What are your thoughts on Jamie's experience with postpartum depression following the birth of Hendrix? Jerry Turner of The Golden Bachelor shares an Instagram photo for the first time since Teresa Nist's divorce. Jerry Turner of Golden Bachelor posted on Instagram for the first time since he and Teresa Nist announced their divorce. "This is Cody's and my favorite time of year on the lake." The 72-year-old Jerry posted on Instagram on Thursday, May 9th. "Not only does she adore my dad and enjoy boat rides, but her full-time job is to keep the geese off the coast. Summer is almost over." Jerry included a few pictures of his dog with the letter, including one of it sitting on a boat and another of it in close-up with sunglasses. 3 months after exchanging vows in a televised wedding ceremony, Jerry and Teresa, both 70, announced their intention to end their marriage over a month ago. "I've had a lot of heart-to-heart talks with Teresa," Jerry stated in April on Good Morning America. "After carefully examining our living arrangements, we've kind of decided that it's time for us to call it quits on our marriage." A few hours later, Us Weekly revealed that Jerry had filed for divorce, citing their marriage's irretrievable breakdown as the cause of their split. Angie, Jerry's daughter, responded to the criticism that followed the breakup on social media. In addition to Angie, Jerry and his late wife Toni had a daughter named Jenny Young. Angie posted on Instagram in April, "It's no surprise the news of my dad and Teresa choosing to split has sparked a range of emotions and opinions. What an experience it is to have you along for the ride. I love how invested people were in the show. The level of rage and cruelty that their family has been met with, according to Angie, has been disheartening. My dad and Teresa are kind, decent people who made this decision for them, no one else," Angie continued. "I respectfully ask everyone to keep in mind that real individuals with real emotions are hidden behind every story." Following the couple's announcement of their separation, Teresa has also made statements. She acknowledged being moved by the supportive messages and urged anyone who are feeling confused and angry about their split to try a little kindness. I genuinely believed it would last forever, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life, something I never expected to happen at this stage of my life, the woman wrote. As it happens, you still don't know everything when you're 70 years old. It's acceptable when things don't always go as planned. Daisy Kent came to the realization that she would not wind up with Joey Graziadei. The account executive made a franchise first on Monday's season finale of The Bachelor when she chose to visit Kelsey Anderson based on her assumption that Joey would choose the other woman. Joey expressed before their split that he had zero doubts that a life with Daisy would be special. He then brought her to meet his relatives. Daisy won the Graziadei's over right away, telling them that she was so sure Joey was the one. But worries persisted that she wouldn't be Joey's first pick. Daisy broke down in front of the cameras on their final date, telling them she believed Joey wasn't sure of her and that she needed him to comfort her. When Joey stated during a spiritual ceremony that he wanted the best for each of them, whether or not that meant they'd be together, it felt like that had been confirmed. Daisy persisted, however, telling Joey she loved him during the date's midnight segment. Joey expressed to the cameras that Daisy's revelation means so much, but she was also terrified by the lack of acceptance she felt following her admission. In a confessional, Daisy stated, "If I'm being completely honest, I don't think it's me," following her farewell to Joey. Regarding her most recent talks with Joey, Daisy remarked, "I felt like he was trying to prepare me for today. He expressed, I've been put in this situation and I feel totally taken by surprise. Upon hearing that, I immediately thought, oh, that's not me. Even though I want to give up, I have to be really strong today, maybe I'm mistaken." Daisy then proceeded to knock on Kelsey's door. Daisy began by inquiring about Kelsey's week. Daisy informed Kelsey that there was no form of validation on her own date after learning about that and how Kelsey felt affirmed by Joey. "I really think it's Kelsey," Daisy stated to the cameras, "but I'm not just going to walk away right now because what if it's not?" When the women arrived at the final rose ceremony in the same automobile, it startled the audience. Daisy then made her way down to see Joey by herself. She gave him a hug, and Joey continued talking about how they had a great bond. Daisy took charge at that point and said to Joey, "I know you were meant to be in my life." Joey broke down in tears, telling her, "You don't know how special you truly are. You deserve nothing but the best, and I really wish I could give it to you." With that, Daisy walked herself out, leaving Joey in tears. She made her way back to the car and gave Kelsey a hug, telling her of her late mom, "I know your mom's going to be looking down on this moment. She's going to be so happy." When Joey joined host Jesse Palmer for the live portion of the show, he admitted that he wondered how she knew it wasn't going to be her. Daisy soon came out on the stage. She first expressed her congratulations for Joey and Kelsey, before explaining that she knew it probably wasn't going to be her when she saw Joey and Kelsey smile at each other after the penultimate rose ceremony.